field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Redskins. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Round 80! 56 is the money. Hey, pick your game up.
On first down, it's Waters. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Alert, alert, alert! Hey, box truck. Hey, switch gears, switch. 152. Check. Showing it. Check. Hey, hold. Stop. Get. Hey, turn it up.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Pass 85.
To throw, it's Allen. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch the shit. 56. Hey, hold. Hey, 7.
Allen to throw once more. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. They'll run on first down. Waters. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get it.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Check 99. Protein spill.
On second down, it's Waters. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
57 for Mike. 57 for Mike. Hey, wahoo! 57 for Mike.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first down throw for Prescott. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off around the 41. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check. Back. We're going to 54.
Now Saquon Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
15. Hey, get in the weight room. Here we go, 46.
Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. Mark 15. Time to go. Night.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Hey, they're scared.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get it done. Let's go.
Redskins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Sponge. There we go. Kill.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Watch twist. Watch 47.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
I'm coming. That's it. Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Yeah. You don't want none. Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. Hey, kill. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrick Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Big Sears right here. 97's the mic. Hey, exit. You better bring. 97's the mic. Son. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Allen now looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, Slayton. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Darius Slayton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A gain of 3, second down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Devin Bush. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here we go, 15. Mike, 15. You must be dreaming. 15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 47. Get him. Get him. Get him. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Y'all not ready. 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Now Prescott. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. On second down now, Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now third down and 6.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Mike 15, guys. Mike 15. All right. Check. Hey, alert. Hey, kill. 47. 666. Bullet. Half. We're going to 54. Lion. Come on. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he completes it to Westbrook. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go. Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. Get it all. Yes.
Prescott from the gun. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Line 15. Better bring it. Hey, kill. Let me know right now. You better bring it. 26. 15's the mic. 26.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
57. Pilot, 64, weak.
Allen will try again on second down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Five wide. Christian Travis. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Switch. 52.
Allen off the play fake. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, yeah, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
At the 24-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Max 15. You. We're going to 54.
Looking to throw. Prescott gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Prescott. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Kill.
Prescott on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
47. Check 55. Check 55.
Prescott now. The open man is Westbrook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a third down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Kill.
On first down, Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
There, this is caught. It's Parker. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Rosas to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
61, matchbox white.
They'll keep it on the ground. Waters. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Now a give, right side. It's Waters, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
97-19.
Catch made by Slayton. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Here we go, 46. Guys, Mike 15, all right? Pick it up. Pick it up. Watch 15. 26.
Here's Prescott. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
Washington Redskins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. This is Barkley. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. The Redskins have the 1st down on a pickup of 18.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Mike, 15. Watch the run. 15's the mic. I got 26.
First down, Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Here we go, 46. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15.
Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go, 480. Right there in the middle, 55. I know he ain't got it. Hey, kill. 46.
Again, it's Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15. Mike's 15. Then we're going to 53. Mike 15. Mike 15.
Now Prescott on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
You want this? SOS. Here we go, kill. SOS.
They run it again with Kamara, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Hey, weapon. Give me some. Here we go. Bang. Hey, kill.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Rush in. We're going to 53. 26. Here we go. Going to 54. 26.
They'll run with Barkley. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Watch this. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
They'll run on first down. Waters. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Stop. Recon, 132 fighter.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Watch switch. Alert. Pass 85. Hey, home. 25, check 25.
Alert, flare.
56.
Deuce.
Go.
Deuce. He's coming. Double up.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Kill.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Here we go.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Washington Redskins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Teams the mic. I got 47. Pick it up. 26.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 35. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check it back.
Toss play, Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He was looking for Parker that time. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for San Francisco, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they